buying blessings or anything like that that's allowed in this?
Yeah, yeah. You can have a certain god that you pray to. Um, so the first thing that I would want to go and try and play with is like you or trying to establish is like your racial traits or something like that. Um,
So, what are some of the racial traits that's a
literally
part
Gives
of
us
this?
the
whatever your imagination can think of. So you want to be a werewolf? Go ahead. You want to basically try. You can help narrow it down by picking like one of the three nations. Do you want to be part of the advanced technology nation? Do you want to be part of the medieval fantasy nation? Or do you want to be part of the magic and monsters nation?
Advanced technology.
Advanced technology, okay.
I'm doing Magic Nation.
So you can be an unaugmented human. You can be an augmented human or cyborg or whatever. You can be an AI android. You can be a robot.
Okay, what's some of the disadvantages of an augmented human being?
Of an augmented human being. So some of the things that
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have to go and face is you're going to need to have maintenance is going to be a required racial disadvantage that you would have to take.
So, how often do I need to put my character in for maintenance or do maintenance on my character?
So basically, what I'll tell you what it is based on what this states here. So maintenance. So your body requires skilled attention at regular intervals to avoid losing health. So, for
Now, would
example,
those
includes a robot that needs a mechanic, a chronically ill person who needs a doctor's attention, or a god that requires devout prayer. Those are some examples of maintenance. Um, you decide on what type of care your character needs, but such as like electronic maintenance, mechanical maintenance, or medical care, physical repairs, things like that. You decide what kind of repairs that you need to constantly go through, and you decide
okay,
on like how frequent it is. It's that's what I like about groups is that it gives you the power into your hands as the creator of your character. So imagine whatever you want your character to be, and that is how they are. And there is something that can be done to make it so it is as close to that as possible.
I'm trying to remember. Fuck, skills were always like it had a special chart for being hard and
Yeah,
not. I
and
can't remember.
you have to consult the skills page, like the intro for the skills page.
Okay, thank you.
so like with the
Yep, I've
now
got
with
the
the
table here.
tech,
Do you want me to DM the screenshot and DM the table to you?
yes,
Please.
please,
That way
please.
that way it makes skills easier for you. All right. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'll send it to you too, Tish. Okay. So just basically describe me like the race of what the character you would like to be.
Well, I'm kind of like the augmented human being. I want to be a militant, uh, former military or current military personnel. That's right there with a recon specialist.
Okay.
That's kind of like the what I'm kind of open.
All right. So you want to be
I want my character.
you want to be like a have a military kind of background and personality.
Yeah, essentially, yes. I want to essentially bring fear into my enemies without saying me. Essentially,
Oh, okay. So having a lot of good
I mean,
intimidation ability. Okay.
intimidation, stealth abilities. Because with that being a recon
Yeah.
specialist, they have to have the capabilities of being stealth, moving slow when needed, or
Void
moving
Fox
fast.
here is belt many characters with that kind of traits.
What was that?
Void Fox actually really likes building characters that have like a lot of intimidation and stealth factor.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going for that again. I'm gonna be stealthy as fuck, but I'm going for like a magical assassin type
we're
build.
going for some ninjas, huh?
Yeah, ninja style.
But basically, you said you want yours to be kind of like a cyborg too, though, right, Tash? If I heard correctly.
Well, not really. More like a cyborg when it comes down to like the brain functions.
Okay, so you
Like,
want cybernetic mental enhancements and things like that, and things that
Yes.
like would help you with
So I
your
do my
like sneaking and things.
Yes, my decision making.
Yes, and
quickness I
calculations
need
and
for
stuff.
like a
There's a
Yes.
lot of great advantages. Now, one I don't recommend taking on early on, just because it costs so many points. But there is a advantage that I would recommend taking on later on if you ever saved up enough for it. Called what
Okay.
is it? Altered time rate, which basically it costs 100 points for every level. So it's, but basically what it means is that you perceive time twice as fast as every other person, as a normal person. And that's just for the first level. Second level, you'll experience it 3 times faster than a normal person. Or no, sorry, 4 times. No, it is 3 times faster than a normal person.
for the first level.
Yep, or for the second level, it would be 3 times faster. But what that basically means is that you get twice as many attacks, you get twice as much time to basically do things, calculate things, do whatever. You basically, it helps you turn into basically the Flash.
Well, that's not what I'm really wanting to become. Is the Flash?
Oh, I'm not saying
essentially.
it's like that specifically. It's just you're not like super fast, is what I'm saying. It's you're able to process things twice as fast. You're able to think twice.
Okay, so that is.
Fast.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Though,
You're-
for the altered time. Right?
Yeah, your mental acuity is twice as fast, and your reflexes are basically twice as fast. That's why you get to act twice in a single second. Let me see. So the key. One second here. Sorry.
No, bro, I get that. I understand. Kids are kids, and kids will be kids.
Yeah.
So, no, I understand that. I really do.
All right. So, okay. So you're just basically want to be like the cybernetic equivalent of of the super soldier that governments always wanted.
Exactly. I want them. So basically, what I'm wanting is essentially like Captain America, but in a ghillie suit with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, a ghillie suit. You got a ghillie suit. I like it. I'll let you have that. Okay.
You realize that'd be your worst mistake, right? Letting me have a ghillie suit.
Maybe. You'll be surprised at what can happen.
Yeah, because with the military background, with the recon specialist background, nonetheless, they ingrain in the soldiers' minds that no matter what environment they are in, they can make a ghillie suit that matches their environment, and they can change it on the fly. I can disappear like that in an instant with a ghillie suit if my person is able to create a ghillie suit in enough time that's able to match the environment.
Question, GM. I know there's a skill that lets you learn new magic. What was that one called?
Is that not majory?
No, Major just gives you the ability to cast magic. Like there's a skill that lets you research magic and learn it.
That would start with that's the one that starts with a T, I believe. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to think of thaumaturgy or something like that.
Thank you. That's all I need. That's triggered the memory. I'll find.
So if you don't mind me asking, with the skill cost table, is that referring to like those points that you was talking about?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
go look at the advantages blue section first. And
Okay.
I would recommend spending I would recommend 75. 75 or so would be 75 or less would be a good point for spending on advantages, because then you can save the other 75 for spending on skills and attribute increases.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
trying to
sorry.
find it. I
I'm
can't
taking a
find
look
it.
at the character sheet as well. I'm trying to pull that up right now. So
Okay. Thaumaturgy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not finding
if I
it.
can find it.
Let me see. There's an index. The index is always useful.
I found it. Page 13.
Page 13.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for a different thing.
Oh, yeah. Magic
No.
66, 143, 44, 150, 218. Okay, 143 and 150. Let's take a look at those. No, it's just
Scholargy, IQ hard.
thaumatology is the
Yep.
is the skill.
Yeah, I just found it.
Yeah. So I was right. I was looking at advantages and not skills. That was my bad. Okay.
I basically did the opposite of what you did. I just put a lot of my points in skills.
Yeah. Some people like to put a lot of their points into skills. Some people like to do it a lot of into advantages. I just like to go through advantages first, just so you know, like.
I grabbed the one advantages I knew I wanted.
Yeah.
Because I can always pick up advantages later. And it's a lot harder for you to pick up skills than advantages.
Yeah.
So you have to try the skill at least once first before you can put points in it.
Advantages are usually like they have to have like a story application to it, like you went to a cybernetic surgeon,
or it just makes a logical development in my head. Long as you logically gain this.
Yeah, the other one you have
is
to
how
learn.
I see advantages.
Yeah.
Because most of the advantages I'm going to be grabbing are magic based, so it's just the development of my own magic.
Okay, so do you want to have a completely digital mind, or would you not want to have a digital, or would you rather have a human brain?
Are you talking about me or?
Yeah, you, Tish.
I haven't even told him what I was going to be.
So what's the advantages to having a digital brain, and there's a
So
disadvantage?
if you have a digital mind, you are a
so
sentient computer program, possibly an AI, or an upload of a living mind. And by default, you inhabit a body that includes a computer with complexity equal to at least half your IQ. You are completely immune to telepathic attacks, and a magic spell, and you're immune to magic spells that specifically affect living minds. However, it does mean that you are more susceptible to things like computer viruses and abilities that affect specifically digital minds. You can be taken offline or even stored unconscious as data, and those with computer hacking or computer programming skill can gain access to your data and possibly read or alter your consciousness. That's if you went with a digital one. Sorry, as you could be a computer-like mind inside an organic body.
I mean, with the cranial cybernetics as a whole, wouldn't that be more like a computer, like a
like
computer
that'd be
like
closer to like an
brain
AI.
inside of a human body?
Yeah, you could have a computer brain
But
inside of a human body, or you could have a human, or your brain could just be literally digital, and so it's still a human mind that is uploaded into its same brain, we could say, but it has digital characteristics, meaning faster processing and things like that.
And that right there as a whole would not change any morals or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, you would have you probably have a strong presupposition to other Android or whatever digital mind people, so you would have like sympathy for other cyborgs or androids and things like that. You could understand their plight, and you can understand that like if there's people that hate people, like there's groups that hate people who have augments or something like that, that you may be part of that hated group. You know?
Yeah, I get that. I
mean, but besides those moralities, you'd be normal.
So I would not be at risk for like computer viruses or anything like that, Trojan viruses. If I did how you're saying with like basically my mind being uploaded into my own mind.
Yeah, you could have a biological brain. You could have a computer-like mind inside an organic body, like a biocomputer brain or a brain implant. I think brain implant is probably going to be the closest thing for it. So your brain itself wouldn't be reprogrammable, but the implant would still be subjectable to things like a virus or something like that if they were to somehow get access to that implant,
Okay.
Like if,
yeah, I'd do that one.
Like if a scientist decided to capture you and cut open your head and hook up a computer to your implant, then yeah, you could possibly reprogram you or something,
Okay, and just letting you know, I'm basing my character name off of a book I've been listening to, and so.
Okay, that's cool. We can go with that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna compose a list here. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a new word.
So how do I choose like the strength, HP, Dex, IQ?
That's what we're gonna type out here for you real quick, and let me.
I can take more disadvantages to get more points for spending on things, right?
No. You can decrease attributes for it. Well, actually, it depends. Like, actually, yeah. You know what? I think I did have it that way. Yeah, you can take additional disadvantages, or you can adjust and decrease your stats, your attributes to gain more points. So I'm gonna go and stream this for you so you can take a look here of what this is looking like.
Okay.
Tash.
No, you yourself right there is creating the characters essentially for us, or oh shit. I'm trying to pop up in the stream right now.
Thank you. Wait, no. Yes. HT. All right.
So how do you guys choose that? Do you guys roll
So
like
your strength,
like D6s, or
everyone starts at 10 with IQ, strength, and dexterity and HT. 10 is considered average, meaning you have average strength, average dexterity, average IQ, average health.
okay.
And we'll go up to that here. So that's kind of like what that is shown here. Now the will, perception, HP, and FP, these are all based off of these. Will and perception off of IQ, HP and FP are based off of HT. I don't worry too much about FP with my games. But these three, HT, if you keep it at 10, your HP is 10. If you keep your IQ at 10, your will and perception would be at 10. However, you can increase will and perception, I believe, by 5 points, if I remember. Yeah, 5 points per level. And hit points, you can increase by 2 points per level increase. So, we'll just say here, we'll go HP, will, how do they have it labeled? They just have it fully written out as well. Okay. And perception. All right.
So what is HT by chance?
HT stands for health or constitution. So, as the book will describe it here, health measures your energy and vitality. It represents your stamina, your resistance to things like poison, disease, radiation, and basic grit. It has a high HT is good for anyone, but it is vital for low tech warriors, as they say, because it basically, to be a fighter, you have to have a lot of health and stamina. So if you were to increase your health to 11, for example, your HP would automatically go to 11. But that would cost you 10 points per level. This is also 10.
So health is only up by 2 points per level. That's what you said?
Yep, if you just want to increase your health points, so basically the amount of health you have, you can definitely do that. Like how well you can take a hit and things like that is governed by your HP. So
Yeah. Okay.
These are 5. So 5 points each. Okay. So I'm going to put these back to 10. Now, the main reason with strength, dexterity, and IQ, with dexterity and IQ, why these two specifically are 20 points and not 10 points like the other two is because these are what your 90% of the skills are based on. Your lockpicking skill is going to be based on your dexterity. Your acrobatics is dexterity. Your computer hacking is going to be IQ. Most skill-based things are dex or IQ. While strength is just governs like feats of strengths and some small number of skills are based on strength. And then, like I said, HT is just your constitution. Will is your mental constitution. So how easily people are going to be able to deceive you, use mind powers on you, charm you, influence you, do whatever. It's your psychological health is your will. And then perception is just how easily you're going to notice things. How, like, the tiniest things, like a mouse running across a room, or if a enemy's coming up behind you to ambush you, things like that, you know. It's perception. That's your perception. The next thing we go over is advantages. Like we discussed, those are your positive attributes and such. First one we're going to look at is you get digital mind as part of your racial thing. So normally it would be 5 points, but I'm going to put down as racial brain implant.
Sorry about that. No, I was talking with a buddy of mine that I play pool with all the time. And sorry about that. I do apologize. Right. I was trying to listen to the conversation. Got another bit.
Oh, you're fine.
So I can see right there on the points. So how do I get those points for those specific levels?
So,
or those like points I have like already?
You start off with creating your character 150 points in total that you can spend. 100 of those now, negative 100 is points is for your it's for your disadvantages. And that's
okay, so
that is a minimum.
No matter what, I automatically start with 10.
So yes, everything starts off at 10 automatically. Now, say if you want to say my guy has, you can mix and match these, and like as you're increasing him, you could say, oh, he's like a barbarian. He's big and strong, but he's also really stupid. So you could say, I want to reduce it down to 9. And you would 9, and you would essentially increase your points by an extra 20 by sacrificing other traits.
Hey, it's what, 10 for strength again?
Yep, 10 for everything is default. Now, so the first thing you want to go and focus on is doing advantages. Like I said, I recommend 75 or less. Because the reason for that is because skills can get it quite expensive.
Yes, they can.
So, besides a digital mind, if you want to go and read through the book that I provided you to, and just go through the blue book, reading over some things, deciding on things that would be best for you. See if anything catches your eyes. I will do my best to look for things as well to help you with that I believe would coordinate with it. Now, is your character more like how do I put it? Is he like more like a respected veteran, or is he more of he was more like like Black Ops, so he doesn't have really any friends or allies that he can turn to?
The thing is, I'm thinking more like Black Ops. I mean, I think that'd be really interesting. To be honest,
So
with you. It's like
he
an
would be
interesting throw in,
a
like
solo operator. Like he's not gonna have like buddies back home or buddies networked all around that he can reach out to, because if he does like have an ally group like that, you can go and take allies, and that goes and helps you with things like if you need a connection in a new city, you can try and find one of your military buddies from back in the day to help you out, things like that.
Well, I think that's actually a great option, like an idea for that. Having the capabilities, like, hey, he was Black Ops, but he has military buddies, like former military buddies or current military buddies in different parts of the regions or areas. But I still want him to have essentially the mentality of special forces without being so emphasis.
Basically, like anyone who was a lifelong friend, or like as it says, loyal comrades, faithful sidekicks, trusted retainers, lifelong friends. Those who accompany them on adventures, these partners are considered allies. The other player characters in your adventuring party are, in a sense, allies, but they can be unreliable allies indeed. Often they are chance acquaintances, and then an NPC ally. That's where we'd be going for. Is wholly reliable. Perhaps you fought side by side in a long war, trained under the same master, or grew up in the same village. The two of you trust each other implicitly. You travel together, fight back to back, share rations in hard times, and trade watches through the night. Your ally is usually agreeable to your suggestions, but he is not a puppet. He will disagree with you from time to time. An ally may try to dissuade you from a plan that seems foolish to him, and if he can't talk you out of the plan, he may refuse to cooperate. So there's like different ways you can calculate the ally powers. You can do ally groups.
Hey, GM, I'm done with all like my point buying shit. I'm just waiting for you to discuss racial shit with me.
Okay, racial things. Yeah, give me.
I'm kind of going like a fire genasi type thing from like 5e.
Fire genasi. Okay. Let's see. But did you want it to have well, what do you have now? Put your stuff in character sheet 1 so I can see like what you have now, and then we can edit it to add in the racials. So that way I'm not giving you like a racial that you already have. Or
character sheet 1, you said, right?
Or yeah, I was thinking based on how your character looks, you know, like a fire genasi. Alternate identity might be a possibility for you. Maybe.
There's my whole list right there for you, all in a nice, neat Google Docs.
Goes to spin. Injury and unfazable.
Yeah, those are the two advantages I took.
Lockpicking. Okay. So skills, your disadvantages. 60, 75, 90, 100. You spent 115 in disadvantages. Okay. You get your strength lowered. Okay.
I should have 2 points left over.
Nice. 2 points left over. Okay. Baseball is a good one.
I figure he's a trained killer. He's not going to stop. He has he feels nothing. He's a empty fucking thing. So yeah. Say I'm kind of like a fire genasi. You could give me temperature control. That'd be a fun racial thing.
A what thing? Sorry?
I'm looking at some of the advantage. One of them I saw is temperature control. You alter the ambient temperature.
Yeah, that would be a good. That
cooling.
would be a good genasi kind of one. We could throw in temperature control, and then where is the? Because they're magical in nature, basically, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like the midway point of living things and elements.
Yeah, so it's like an elemental, elemental with flesh.
Yes.
Some of the ones that I was thinking are going to be flexibility was one. Injury intolerance with it being. Do they have blood?
I see it more as it being raw elemental energy.
That's what I was thinking of. You could have it as no blood, because that way it's not like something like if someone tried to cut off the circulation to on your arm or something, it's not really gonna hurt your arm, you know.
So no blood. What was the other one?
No flexibility or flexible. Or yeah, flexibility. We'll probably take it at the minimum 5 points. Basically, you're just your body's just more flexible than a normal human body is. So you get So you get better modifiers on climbing rolls, escape rolls, um, even erotic art if you wanted to.
Good to know.
And it ignores some penalties that might come with not being as flexible. Let's see here. You want to help me with, Oh, wait, no, I gotta go and give you your racial disadvantages, too.
I saw a couple that I could suggest.
What one would that be?
Let me scroll down there and see if I can't refine.
I see that
I do my disadvantages first.
Zeroed, huh? That's
nobody knows who the fuck I am.
Yep.
I thought it's perfect. Like my whole identity was wiped from me.
Oh, you took life bane?
Yes.
You're always taking life bane.
Source of heat.
You're always taking life bane. I like it.
It's very fitting. I play the very corrupt,
just everything
bad...
just dies around you.
Yeah.
What is? I think it started with an E that I'm thinking of. Extra. I'm gonna give you epilepsy. I'm just kidding.
I'm made of light. Like I produce light. How does epilepsy affect me?
You're constantly having a seizure.
That's some bullshit right there, How about nightmares?
Nightmares, yes. Yes, I love nightmares in all of my games.
I didn't take that one for a reason because I was going to suggest it because his whole identity's been wiped from him.
Okay, so for racial, I'm going to give you the two classic ones: nightmares and weirdness magnet.
I figured that one was coming. That's why I didn't take.
Weirdness
magnet is secretly. I feel secretly should be a boon because you can get really good shit from it.
Yeah.
But you can get really bad shit from it too.
The exploding puppies. or the mystery box.
Man, I love the mystery box.
Ward mag.
Sorry.
Word mag. All right. Now that you got yours, let's go and help get Tash set up with his. We'll see if we can go in.
It looks like he stepped away.
Are you still there, Tash? Hello, Tash, or did your headset die again? Let's go and take a look and see what we can find for him.
He's doing what, a cyborg human?
Yeah, so he wants to be like a military, like a kind of like Black Ops sniper, but that has cybernetic enhancements.
Dark vision. Or low light vision.
Low light vision.
Be a good racial one for him. They modify his eyes so he can see better in the dark.
Yeah, that could be good. Where is low light? I think it's still just dark vision.
Okay, I just can't remember. I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder, so that's where that came from.
Daredevil, dark
vision.
He
said he wanted his brain modified, so I'm thinking on that front.
Dark vision. Racial. Eye implant. Okay. I'll just come up with some that I would recommend for him.
telescopic vision. You can zoom in with your eyes.
Telescopic vision.
He was talking about being a sniper. That's fitting there.
We might replace dark vision with infrared.
That's what I was actually just about to suggest.
Yeah, that's right. Infravision. Close my Steam. Okay. What other one? We said telescopic one.
Yeah. Oh, do I get any racial points for like stat wise?
Oh, where'd Tesh go?
He might be having Discord problems. I would give him a there
you go. He's back.
Again, you guys.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Discord was being a dick. I unmuted myself. It would not allow me to fucking talk. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it does that sometimes. GM, I don't remember. Did we talk about racial modifiers for me? No, we didn't, because they're the same.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 racials for positive or for advantage, and then 2 racials for disadvantage. So that's why I'm trying to see, because you got the digital mind as part of it. Do you want infravision as your other one, or telescopic vision? So infravision lets you see, you can see into the infrared portion of the spectrum, allowing you to detect varying degrees of heat. So basically, infrared vision.
And telescopic vision allows you to zoom in with your eyes.
Yep. So you can be an excellent zooming sniper, or you can have one that can fight even in absolute darkness. Or you can have one of them as your racial, and then you can go and take the other one as one to buy.
Well, I'll just do that one right there as a whole, where I can take one as a racial, like a Reddit, where I can take it.
Yeah, telescopic vision.
Yes, I'll do that one right there as a racial one, and I'll do the other one as a add-on.
Infrared vision. It's best to go and we'll have that one be the racial one, because the telescope. Because because it has a flat level. Infrared is only at 1 level, while telescopic vision comes in multiple levels. So you can choose to increase it further later on, and that would just make it easier. So
what you're saying is I'm essentially becoming the predator. Got it.
Yep. So you can zoom in with your eyes as if using binoculars. Each level lets you ignore -1 in range penalties to vision rolls at all times, or a -2 in range penalties if you take an aim maneuver to zoom in. Blah, blah. Okay. This ability can also function as a telescopic sight, giving up to +1 accuracy per level with ranged attacks, provided you take an aim maneuver for seconds equal to the bonus. The benefit of these traits are not cumulative with those of technological aids such as binoculars or scopes. If you have both, you must opt to use one or the other. Vision is broad and not zeroed to your ranged attacks. Get no accuracy bonus in combat. So basically, how many levels do you think you would want in your telescopic vision? Do you want to take like 2 or 3?
So how much does it cost?
5 points for each level.
I'll do 5. Why not?
5 levels?
Yes.
So level.
Goddamn, super 5. Zoom eyes. Whoop.
Yeah, that's amazing. Super zooming eyes.
The whole thing is I won't be taking kind of hints off of Simo Heya, which is known as the White Death during the Russian invasion of Sweden.
Hello, how he's
He
like, I
did
have
all.
a trained military man, and then I'm like, my entire system was a race, so I could be the perfect assassin.
Well, thing is too with Samuel Haya right there as a whole. He
Oh,
did all of his sniping work with zero scope. It was all with iron sights at 300 plus yard ranges.
okay. So, for other aspects, you said you want to be good with stealth and things like that too.
Yeah. So can I tell you what I got so far? What I've been looking at and
Yeah,
see how many points I got left.
yeah.
Kind of go off on that. So I was taking a look at the 360 vision. I think that'd be a hell of an idea to get, especially with
So
having
you'll
it
have
for
eyes on the
cybernetics.
back
Is
of
that
your
even
head.
possible? What
Basically,
was
eyes
that?
on the back of your head, kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like essentially
Okay.
absolute direction. And I was going to do the 10 points on that. And so there'll be
Absolute
2 levels.
direction. That's a good one.
Acute senses. I'm just going with the 2.
Acute senses.
Alternate ID 15.
Alternate identity.
And amphibious, I was going to go for 10 points.
Amphibious.
So I believe one
Okay.
level, if I'm not mistaken.
So those are all in the A section in the beginning. Did you look through the others?
That's what I'm looking to right now. And
Because if you, with the telescopic at level 5, if you were to take 360 version, that's another 360 vision, that's another 25, so that puts you at 50 used so far.
and you say you'd like what you have everything but like 75 for advantages.
Yep. So I said recommend 75 or less for your advantages.
Okay, well I'll just take off the 360 vision,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'll go down 2 levels in the telescopic zoom.
Okay. Yeah, because you can always upgrade your telescopic zoom later too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that puts me 3 levels, so that's 15.
And you said, did you want absolute direction at the 5 or the 10?
10.
The 10? Okay. So.
Okay, altogether 42.
I'm going to put parentheses 3D spatial sense. Okay, you said you wanted acute senses. You have superior senses, basically. And how many levels did you want that in?
How much are they per level again?
Well,
10,
you have to
or...
take acute senses in a specific section. It's taste and smell, touch. Is it taste and smell and then touch? Is there not another one? Oh wait, yeah. Or vision. So
hearing.
Hearing was the one.
Let's go with the yeah, hearing's the first one.
Oh,
Acute
yeah,
hearing gives you a bonus to hear something or notice a sound from an instance. Someone talking to safety off of taking the safety off of a gun in the dark.
Yeah.
If I can speak,
so
I'll do that one. And let's go with since it's she points level. I'll just go ahead and do that at 5. And that leaves me with 23 points left remaining to spend.
So level 5. Okay, so hearing. Oops, I am not typing right today. Hearing, level 5. And then that would cost you 10 points. So you have 25,
33 points remaining. No,
so you got 40 points remaining.
40?
Well, I haven't looked at alternate identity amphibious yet. You
said
alternate identity. Did you want to do the 5 or the 15?
15, 10. Sorry. No, sorry, that's wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Sorry, my bad.
Did you want to do the alternate identity at level 5 or level 15?
So, I was going to just do just 15 points on that.
A criminal or foreign agent may have an illegal alternate identity. This has the advantage of being completely unknown when you first start out, and of course, it cannot be revoked by the government. On the other hand, should it ever be discovered, you will face a stiff fine, a jail sentence, or execution, depending on the time and place. So it has its advantages, but it also meaning like you can't have your secret identity taken away from you. But it also means that that secret identity is associated with a life of crime.
Okay, so how much is the 15.1? Not 15, but 5. The 5.1. Like, what's the one with that one?
That is the 15.1.
Okay, what about the 5?
The 5.1 is the legal one. Some spies and undercover policemen and even supers and set things where you have a legal alternate identity. So basically,
I'll just do that one, the 5.1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you're superhero with a secret identity or whatever, or a government spy, while the other one is like imagine like Anonymous. Like he has a real life name, but the hacker Anonymous has that alternate identity that is known and associated with criminal wrongdoings. And if the two ever get associated with each other, he can expect a lot of problems in his life.
At least me with 30 out of the 75. 30 out of 75. This at least me with 45 points remaining.
All right. And then you said amphibious, because you have 35 points left. Amphibious, that would be 10 points. So that puts you down. If you take that, you'll be put down to 25 points.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, I wasn't expecting this game today, so I have to go. I'll be more free next Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, we can just do character creation today and then have... Or I actually have a background that I was going to run with him anyways.
I might be free later to this evening, but right now I have to go for a little bit.
Okay, yeah. All right, have a good one. All right.
Okay, and obviously I'm doing the digital
Chameleon.
to have the...
I would recommend Chameleon.
You really think so? Like, me personally, I was taking a look at that, and I was reading some of the disadvantages of that. It doesn't... I could hide myself in the ghillie suit. Like, why do I need Chameleon if I can perfectly hide myself in my environment with a ghillie suit?
Yeah, I guess that's true. You could definitely have that as well. The ghillie suit could provide a level of Chameleon.
You know, like that would automatically provide a level of Chameleon right there, and I would just have to like do a god damn it, a perception safe check or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just do it that way, and then have someone try to spot me in my group, like, hey, look at me, make sure I'm invisible or whatsoever, and just do it that way.
Yeah, I can put down. We could put down as Chameleon, and I'll allow it as part of. I don't know how to spell ghillie.
GHILLIE, I believe so.
Ghillie suit. 1 level. And I'm only going to assign points to it because it's part of your suit. Okay, let's see here.
And the digital mind one you talked about with like a computer chip.
What?
Hey, I'm getting it real quick. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, let's go and take a look and see what other kind of things you could think of for him. I think he would benefit very much so from that. Um,
Okay. Sorry about that.
oh, you're fine. Um, there's some different skills, or I mean advantages that I could think that you could benefit from. One was breath holding.
You really think breath holding would be really beneficial to my character?
Well, isn't that a necessary thing for snipers?
But doesn't that not affect with the human traits?
What? Like,
It doesn't work with. It does not work with the human traits. With the human race.
Why would it not?
And
It just means
so
that
normal humans
you're
may not take.
normal humans may not take this advantage to be a world record diver. Learn breath control. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, breath control is a skill. Never mind. You are right because you have human lungs. Da, 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 da. Extra attack is a good one and a common one. Basically, in normal combat, you're allowed to make one regular attack per turn. However, if you have extra attack, you can take an additional attack per turn. But that's
so
only
you said
if
I have 25 points.
Yeah, and that would
So you
cost you
said I
the
have
remainder of your
25?
25. Yeah. Some other things. Fearlessness.
I'll go ahead and add fearlessness on that.
Fearlessness. So you are difficult to frighten or intimidate. What level are we going to do it at? Basically, it affects the modifier for what you get. So, you basically, if you take it at level 3, you get, it helps out your will checks by 3 points.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that by 3.
Okay. So that's going to cost you 6 points. That puts you at 19. We can go with
Hard to kill.
hard to kill. You're incredibly difficult to kill. It gives you a +1 H to HT rolls made for survival at negative health or below, and on any health rolls where failure means instant death. If this bonus makes a difference between success and failure, you collapse. Apparently dead or disabled, but come to in the usual amount of time. Successful diagnosis reveals the truth about it. There's hard to subdue, which is more of you are harder to knock out. Did you want to take either one of those?
I'll do hard to kill and hard to subdue.
Okay, both. What levels?
Let's go with 2 each.
2.
That leaves me with 11 points.
Yep. 11 points. So I'd recommend just picking one that has a 10 or something like that, or something that has like 2 levels of 5. Let's see. What would be a good one? What's your string? Calculator. Gravity.
Lightning calculator.
Lightning calculator.
Yeah. I was just taking a look at that. That's kind of going off things which I need to be doing anyway. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're going to take the 5 points where you can perform astrogation without a computer, do any level of engineering design in your head, and solve differential equations almost instantaneously. Yes. You never need a calculator because you are faster than a calculator.
Yes.
Mathematician. 5 points. Okay, now did you want to try and spend the last 6 points, or did you want to go and save those for skills?
Last six. What do you mean? I thought that was 5 points each for
it. What do you mean? It only comes in one level.
Oh, okay.
For the lightning calculator, it's either 2 points or 5 points.
Yeah, I'll just throw those in skills.
All right, skills. Now, so you have 81 points to spend. So, skills, you have 81 points. Now, the one thing with skills is that you have that table that I sent you, right?
Let me go back to my DMs real quick. Come on, phone, work with me. It'd be great if you do. Yes, I do.
You do? Perfect. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you will notice that like there's varying degrees of difficulty, and then the different levels. That it shows.
Okay.
Go. Okay. All right. So let me go and get the skills brought up here. Okay. So basically, if something is easy and you want to take it at base level, so whatever your attribute says, so if it's a dex-based skill, and you say, and your dex is at 10, and you say, hey, I want this skill to be at level 10, then it would cost you 1 point if it's an easy one. If it says it's hard, it's 2, 4, 8, and so forth. And then to add additionals goes above that, so to go more than 10 goes with that. And then go less than 10, it will cost next to nothing or just a few points for the harder ones. Now, that's the reason why it costs so much for like 20 points to increase your IQ or your dexterity, is because all skills are based on this. And so instead of just spending a little bit of points to increase a few skills by a couple levels and stuff like that, you can increase the attribute itself to increase it across the board for skills. You understand?
For the most part, yeah. So my skills are essentially those 10 points that on each one that you're talking about. Kind of like
So I'll do an example one with what I know you're going to take. Is you're going to go with guns. Where is it? Guns, and then you're going to go with sniper rifles. So rifle. So guns, rifle is going to be one of your first choices. Guns, rifle. And now this says that guns is a dex easy skill. So I'm going to pull up I'm going to pull it up here in my other one of what I sent to you. Okay. So a dex easy, it says attribute 0. It's going to cost you 1 point. So you could take it at level 10. Level 10. It will cost you 1 point. You could go and take it at level 14, but it would cost you 12 points. You understand?
Okay. So why would it cost me 12 points going up to 2 levels? Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry. The fucking. Why? So I'm wanting to roll roller. Why? Why? Huh. Okay. Um, for the most part, I want to be good with the sniper. Extremely accurate, the best I can, and to the best of possible abilities. I mean, with the calculations. All right, let's go 16. If we're going to go for it, may as well go for it all the way. Hold on, what's shadowing? What's shadowing? All right, I'll do that one too.
I like to put my things in here in case we ever need to update the skills with more points. We can easily reference it. IQ average. Now, to take your IQ is base at 10, and it will cost you 2 points to have it at base.
Let's go ahead with +1.
+1, so shadowing 11 at 4 points.
12. Oh yeah, that's right. 4 points. Sorry.
All right. Now, the other one was we're still slow. There it is. Dex average. This is the ability to stay concealed and sneak in.
Yeah. So how many? So that's Yeah, and I'm just thinking that for like stealth, like say if I need to follow one or tail someone, I can easily slip in right behind him and fucking go unnoticed. So I've spent 16 plus 14. That leaves me with so far I spent 40, no, not 40, 30, 20 points. What do you mean? And that's an average. Okay, I know I need my skill. I know I need my self high, but I don't want it fucking extremely high. Um, because it's expensive as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, let's go with 16. Not be spending 16 points, so it'd be 14. So I spent 36 out of 81. Leaves me 45. Yeah. Um. So, what's some of the other attributes you think I need for or skills I should have typically? Um. Hold on. What's psychological? Uh, no, I thought it was psychological. My bad. Observation. Let's do that one. Do you think that'd be a beneficial one, or since I already have the telescopic zoom of my fucking vision, do you think that's even necessary? Hold on. So what? Light walk? Yeah, no. Yeah, that would be if I let's say if I max that out to level 14, which is 20, that leave me with 25. Let's say yeah, that's a hard.
Hard.
Uh, but that does increase my dex and stuff like that. That's in my traits, right?
You could basically substitute most dex rolls, most of them, with acrobatics.
Okay.
So it does help with a lot of dexterity-based things, but it does not upgrade dex in the sense that it increases the level of all your other dex-based skills.
Okay.
So you can't use like your acrobatics to handle your gun or do your stealth, for example, or anything like that. But you could do stealthy acrobatics and roll for both, but it's still different things. But acrobatics is a highly recommended one for most adventures. So this is leaving you with how many points left?
25.
20, 40, 36. I mean 40. I cannot talk right. 56. So yeah, 25 points. So you could. I would recommend something that allows you to do close up too. Oh wait, camouflage is one that you're gonna have to take.
Yeah.
This is the ability to use this. It allows you to use a ghillie suit effectively.
And that's an easy as well. And I'll just go ahead and max that because I do know I have enough for that.
Yep.
So that would be what? That'd be 16. No, well, I'm just thinking over here. Aptitude plus 5 is 16 for easy, right? Or am I reading that wrong? Um, let's go with 13, and let's go with just do that for 8. Yeah. That leaves me 17. Or something CQB, which is like a submachine guns, pistols, knives. Now, is there a small firearm skill? Oh, fuck it. Um, you know what? Fuck yeah, let's go. The fucking sword. I don't want the fucking golems or witches or fucking elves thinking I'm a fucking that I'm a god with the fucking weapons like that. No. I need to put a fucking moonlight fucking ember on my fucking sword now. Fight ghost. So essentially a lifesaver. All right, let's do that. It's force. Yeah, I'll do the force sword.
Why am I parenthesizing it? Okay, 4 sword dex average. You have 18 points to spend. Or wait, was it 18 points? It was 25, 17 points to spend. Sorry. So
I don't think I can. Yeah, 17.
You could put the last of your points into the 4 sword, or you can. You said what level?
That's an average, right?
Yeah.
Let's go with +3 for 12.
+3 for 12?
Yep.
Okay, so level 13 for 12 points.
Leaves me with 5 points.
Leaves you 5 points to spend. What am I getting all these pings for? What is going on? Sorry, I'm wondering like where these pings are coming from. It's not telling me, and I'm part of so many servers, I can't tell. I stared it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Alright, 5 points left. Let's see, do you want to take anything that would go and like help you skill wise with other things like mental things or social things? Like
I'm down to. I just don't know what their options really are. I'm right now looking at your streams, so instead of trying to look at the stream and try to guess everything at the same time too.
Let's see. What I'm gonna recommend. Streetwise is a good social one. Oh, you said you want intimidation, didn't you?
Like I want my enemies to fear me before like they enter the battlefield.
So you can take intimidation itself. You can also take interrogation. So you can interrogate people.
Okay, I'll do intimidation for 1 level.
Intimidation for 1 level.
No, intimidation. Interrogation for 1 level, and I'll do the rest of the intimidation.
1 interrogation for 1 level, and then the rest into intimidation.
Yes.
Okay, so that means interrogation,
which is an easy skill. Yeah. 1 level that puts me at 2.
Is it easy? No, it's interrogation is IQ average.
No, it's average.
It's
Okay,
IQ average.
never mind. I'm taking that to one level. I'll just go ahead and take that as
at base.
I'll take that as a 0 at base, which is 2. In intimidation's what? Easy or average? Okay. Okay. I like to take. Okay, I like to take back the one I have for 20 down to 16, which would be +4. That. Uh, okay, let's take the sniper rifles down to
14.
No snipers.
Stealth.
Um,
Acrobatics again.
yeah, let's go to acrobatics again. I don't need that much game acrobatics.
Said 12 down to 12. Right.
It was 16, now it's 12. That leaves me open for. What was that? What, 6, 7?
Now you're
7.
at 11.
It leaves me with 11. And I'll go ahead and put that last skill, intimidation, up to 8. And I'll just stop at that.
Level, let's see, it's an average.
It'll be 2 plus 2.
12. So, for 8 points. Okay, and now you have 3 points. I'm going to put a plus. Plus 3 points. Remaining. Now we get to look at your disadvantages.
Okay.
And usually
okay,
those
I
go
hate to do this to you.
Yeah.
I actually have to get going here in a moment. I got to take a shower, dude.
You understand the concept though, with it.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part,
Just
yes.
Spend at least 100 points.
At least 100 points. So if there's any way after I get done with some stuff I have to get done tonight, what time are you available after? Fuck. I would say 9. 9 EST.
What time will I be available again?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 o'clock will work if you want to do 9. And we can run your little background game.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like I feel grimy, dude. I need to take a shower.
All right, yeah. Go ahead, man. I'll put us up to the stream. I'll let everyone know that we'll resume after this.
Alrighty.
Yep, and look over those disadvantages. See what ones would best fit your mental fortitude for your character.
I'll try to, man. I got some stuff I need to take care of real quick, but yeah.
Okay. Have a good one.
Alrighty, I'll try.